Hi guys, welcome back. So today we're a little bit closer because I am going to be doing my eyebrows on camera using the Brow Contour Pro. And this one is a 4-in-1 pen, and it's like one of those old type of pens that you probably had when you were little with the different colors that came out. Well, this one actually has 4 shades, and it comes with a lighter shade, a deeper shade, an edge definer shade, and an arch highlighter shade. And the one that I got is the brown black light. I usually use my Dip Brow by Anastasia and my concealer. It does seem a little bit gimmicky, so I wanted to try it and see if it would actually work. Like if it would be efficient, you know, like okay, I have my brow pencil and the highlighting pencil all in one, and so I want to try it out. So I'm going to bring you in just a little bit closer so that way you can see and get a better look. I haven't done my eyebrows on camera for a while, and I also haven't used an eyebrow pencil for a while. I usually use the Dip Brow, so today's the day. So I'm pushing it in. It has like this little plastic right there. Like on the edge of the tip, it has like this little bitty plastic right there. You have to twist it for the product to come out on top. And you can see the product right there. And this one is the deep tone, so this one's the one that's supposed to go towards the outer part of the brow. Hey, that was pretty smooth. I thought it was gonna be a little harder. I feel like the pen is just a little bit too thick. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this in. Yeah, it's like a little too hard to like make small strokes. Yeah, so now I need a spoolie or something to brush these out. I think I got a good shade for me, but I feel like it's applying a lot of product because it's like really big. Alright, so let me fill in my brow towards the outer part. I'm gonna try to make the eyebrow just a little bit longer. I feel like it's too thick. I'm gonna brush it out again. And now I'm gonna use the lighter shade right here. And I'm going to twist it to get the product out. And I'm going to fill in the inner part of my brow. Now usually I draw like little hairs, or at least I try to. They're a little bit thick, but they're not too bad, I guess. I mean, not like straight on, you know, with the pen like this, but more like at an edge or at an angle. So now I'm gonna brush this out. I'm trying to spread out the product because I feel like it leaves too much product. Okay, so that got a little messy. I needed the dark one again. I'm going to use the dark shade again. And I'm going to fix this part up here. It looks a little blocky, right? Like it's too squared. It's just that the pen is so big, I can't make the little strokes of hair tiny. So now I'm going to use the definer one, which is the one to clean up the brow. I'm going to twist it. And I'm going to clean up the edges. So this does make it a little easier than the brush, just because it's already like going to be straight. I need a little bit more product. And I guess that bottom part wasn't too bad. That was kind of easy. And for this part, it doesn't matter if it's too thick because you can just blend out the edges anyway. So that part wasn't too hard, like to clean it up. Let me get it a little closer right here. so I can try to make the tip of it a little bit thinner. I usually blend out my concealer with my beauty blender, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna use the little corner for it, which is a lot thicker than a concealer. This product, it's like doesn't want to really blend out. It's like really hard, like that product feels like the brow product and not like a concealer. So it probably, that's why, I don't know. Let me get a little bit more. And I'm just gonna apply that all over here. Okay, so there, I blended it out pretty good, I guess. I can't get too close to the edges though. I probably need like a little brush or something, but I feel like I'm just removing the product and not really blending it out, but like removing it. I don't know, I feel like concealer is a lot smoother, so it just glides on and then you can just blend it out easily. But moving on to the last step, it's the highlighter one. So let me get some product out. And this one goes on the brow bone. Is there supposed to be shimmer in it? No, I think it's just a lighter shade of the other shade, which kind of looks the same. And again, this product, it's too hard, like it's not wanting to blend out. Alright, so that's how the brow looks. I mean, maybe I need more practice with it, maybe I'm just not good at it yet, but because it's like really thick, I think I need more practice with it, but I just feel like it's too much, like it's too heavy, you know? The pencil needs to be a little bit thinner. Maybe not the pen, because it's okay, you know, it feels good on the hand, but maybe just the product inside, it needs to be a little bit thinner in order for it to work really well. Kind of like the regular brow pencils. I have their regular brow pencil. This one's the Precisely My Brow. Okay, so this one, I can't get any more product out because I'm almost out, but you can see the difference in the tip. This one, the pen, this one right here, it's just too thick. So here is the pen, and here is the brow pencil. There we go. You see the difference? That is just a lot of a difference. I can really make little hair strokes with this. With this, it's just too thick. So I did want to show you the way I do my brows with this pencil, but no more comes out. Like, I am completely out of this product, and this won't be enough to do my entire brows. Like, it just, that's it. That's the last of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I usually do my brows, which is with the dip brow. So if you're not interested in this part, well, now you know how, you know, this works, which I don't think it really works, but I'm going to show you my brow on this side with my other favorite products, and that way you can see the difference. So what I'll be using is the Anastasia Dip Brow. To clean it up, I'm going to use the Born This Way concealer. And to do my brows, I'm going to use the brow brush. This is also by Anastasia, and it is the one with the spoolie on the other side. This one is the 7B. So what I do is I just brush them just a little bit, and then I do the top part, but mainly concentrating on the outer part of my brow. And I just drag it down. Do the top part now. And fill in the tail of the brow. And then work my way towards the inside. So now I still have a little bit of product left on my brow, but not enough to like fill in. So all I'm going to do is use that product and do the inner part of my brow. And now I'm going to brush it out. Now I'm going to take a little bit more product and again fill in the little areas that I don't have filled in yet. And just work on the top and on the bottom back and forth until I like the way that it's filled in. Okay, so now I'm going to do the inner part of my brow, and I'm going to get more product, and I'm going to work on the inner part of my brow, which is where I do the little hairs. And all I do is I use my brush up and down, and I draw the little hairs. Now I'm just filling in this little area right here that looks a little hairless. So I think I went just a little bit over here, but I'm going to clean that up with concealer. So I'm going to use my concealer, which like I said, it's the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I'm gonna work on the lower part of my brow and drag it towards the bottom. So this is whenever I apply it all over my eyelid, because I always do my brows before I do my eyeshadow. So this is whenever I just go ahead and apply it on here. Then I use my beauty blender to blend this out, which this is concealer, so it's a lot creamier than this pencil that I put over here. The next step that I'm gonna do is use a foundation for the top part. And the reason why I like to use the foundation sometimes is because it's more like my shade. And sometimes I do, sometimes I don't want to highlight the top of my brow. Like today, I don't want to. Like, I don't want it to look more outlined, so I'm using my foundation. And all I'm gonna do is clean up the top. And this one is also a flat brush, but it's a lot longer than the other one. And I don't get like super close to my brow right away. I just work my way down. And now I'm gonna take my beauty blender and blend that out. So I feel like it's a little too wide from the center of the eyebrow or from the middle part of the eyebrow than I'd like. So all I'm gonna do is take a little bit more concealer. There we go. So, I mean, they're not perfect. Sometimes they come out really good, sometimes they don't. But this is the difference between using two different products. And my eyebrows are bold, like they really are, but I feel like over here, I mean, it's obvious that it looks a lot cleaner than this side. I just feel, and it's not the color, because the color is very similar, they're not the same, but it's not the color, it's more of the filling in with that big pencil or the big pen. It's a pencil, okay? With a big pen, like it's just too thick and it doesn't give me anything clean. Like I can't draw the little hairs or anything. Not even this line right here that I need, you know, to create the base for the little hairs that I'm gonna draw. It's still too thick. So yeah, that's the difference. So they're far away. This is the difference between the two brows. This one, of course, it's the Anastasia one, and this one is the pin. So if you don't like to do your brows like the way that I do them, that's totally fine. You know, maybe the pin will work for you if you do them a little bit differently, but the way that I do my brows, the way that I like them, it does not give me the same look. I feel like this one, even though I wear bold brows, like they are really filled in, I feel like it looks a lot cleaner. I don't want it to look kind of like messy. Well, you know, everybody has different preferences on how they like their brows, so maybe this pin works for you. So in my opinion, I think the product inside is too thick for your brows. I also think that it's not creamy enough for the highlighter and the two light shades for you to blend it out with your beauty blender. I feel like it's the exact same type of product as the pencil itself or as the dark shades, which would make a difference if the lighter shades were creamier, just because you need to be able to blend it out on the outside of the brow. And I don't feel like it's very easy to create fake hair strokes. So yeah, that's why I would say that this one does not work out for me. And if you have a dip brow that's pretty old, I've been using mine for so long. All I do is I add a little bit of oil in there. The one that I put in there today is the Pixie Jasmine Oil Blend. All I do is just put one drop, like less than one drop, because it's enough for this product. And then I pick a little bit of the oil and then I use some of the product in there to smooth out the cream. So even though you feel like yours might be dried out, try a little bit of oil in there and it will still work. I've been doing that for so long, like I just add more oil in it and it works. Maybe you've seen other videos and it works for other people, but just speaking for myself, it does not work for me, and I wouldn't recommend it. If somebody asked me, hey, what's a good brow product, I wouldn't say this one. I would say try this one because it's really good, or even the regular Precisely My Brow pencil. This one I do like. So yes, I'm not comparing them, they're not the same thing. This is a brow, dip brow, this is a pencil, so I know that much. But I just wanted to show you, you know, just at the end, I just wanted to show you the way that I like my brows to look at the end. And so yeah, I wasn't able to achieve anything similar to that with using this pen. So yeah guys, I hope you still enjoyed it. I know it didn't work out for me, but if you have it, hopefully it worked out for you. Let me know in the comment section if you've tried it and you actually liked it, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.